What's up, my beautiful people? Aaron Thomas with Excellence Above Talent. It's been placed on my heart to talk to specifically men in this holiday season to not be so hard on yourself if you can't provide all the things that your family wants. I know as men, it hurts when someone you love and you're providing for wants something, and you're doing all that you can, food, clothes, protection. You're doing everything that you can in order to be the best man you can possibly be, but you feel like you're falling short because you can't provide everything. One, give yourself grace. You're working through it and on it. So not being able to provide everything does not make you less than. You just have to now figure out other ways if it's necessary to provide. And maybe it's just something that they can't have right now, but in due time, with patience, if you're working through it and trying to figure it out, maybe next Christmas this is something that they'll get. But I know a lot of times we put pressure on ourselves as men to be all and do all. And I think when I was 28 years old, I put a gun to my head and I pulled the trigger because I did not feel enough. I'm grateful that the gun didn't go off. It got jammed. But in that moment of feeling not enough, not loved, not worthy, not being able to provide for my family, it hurt to the point to where I felt it would be easier for everybody if I wasn't around. It would be easier for everybody if I took myself out of the equation so that they wouldn't be heartbroken or hurt because of what I couldn't provide for them. And I've gone on this journey, 10-year journey, to where I now know that I have to provide for myself first and foremost before I can provide for anyone else. Because if I'm not taken care of, no one else is really going to be taking care of me. So I have to make sure my mental, my emotional, the feelings I have, the pressure that society sometimes put on men. Is it a pressure that needs to happen because sometimes we need pressure in order to grow? Or is it this unspoken pressure that this is what you're supposed to do as a man and no one has questioned like why? So, going through this process, going through this journey of trying to figure it out and understanding that being a provider doesn't mean buying gifts and giving money. Being a provider means a roof over your head, food in the refrigerator, gas in cars. Like that is like your top, like being a provider. Everything else is more of a want. Yes, you want to do those things for your family. You want to see the smiles on their face. You want to be able to be that guy. And maybe you're not now, but you're working towards it. So don't discredit the work towards being able to take care of your family in all aspects. If you're taking care of your family as far as all the physical and emotional needs that are being taken care of now, that matters. It matters because we as men sometimes put so much pressure on ourselves, and that pressure correlates to then looking down on ourselves. Self-esteem is gone, no confidence. You don't think you're enough or worthy. You don't think you deserve the best that this world has to offer. So you shut everything off and you hope that it all goes away. And it doesn't. So sometimes you contemplate suicide or think about how easy your life would be if you wasn't here. But just thinking about if that gun would have went off at 28, how it would have affected my nephews. Because they look up to me as a male figure in their life, and I want to be the best male figure for them so that they can know, hey, it's okay to struggle and cry and show emotions. It's okay to make yourself the biggest and the baddest, but also be able to be vulnerable and open when it's time to be vulnerable and open. If that gun would have went off, I wouldn't have been here for, or been there for their struggles, their triumphs. I wouldn't have seen them grow into the young man that they're growing into, which makes my heart happy. I wouldn't have seen my mom in December graduate college. I wouldn't have seen my sisters do amazing things and get married and have kids. I would have missed out on all of that because I thought the pressure was overwhelming because I wasn't enough as a man. And that just came from the societal norms of what I thought a man was. But I wouldn't have been able to start going to the detention center and speaking to young boys about the struggles of life and making better choices and decisions that would make their lives better. I wouldn't be able to teach these young men now in year 2 of teaching about how to carry themselves and how to control emotions and actions and the importance of loving yourself no matter what. I wouldn't have experienced what life really is. And it's the ups and downs. It's the good and the bad. It's the frustration and the joy. It's never too high and it's never too low. It fluctuates over time, and I wouldn't be able to experience any of this because I let the pressure of the holidays or not being able to provide all things get to me to where in my head it would have been easier to just disappear. So if anyone hasn't told you today that they love you, let me be the first to say I love you. You are awesome. You are amazing. You deserve the best that this world has to offer. Do not give up. Do not quit. The world does not get easier, but you will get stronger. Y'all have a blessed day. Enjoy your Thanksgiving holidays. And we'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.